is another incredible December day here in Malibu. I'm actually heading out south, going south on PCH to back down to El Segundo where I was the other day for a different function. I'm going actually this time, I'm going to meet up with Ken Vela again, and we're going to the Automotive Driving Museum, or it might be the Automobile Driving Museum. Not sure. I'll confirm that. I got a personal invitation to come down and take a private tour, take a look at the museum, and see all the amazing cars that they have there. And trust me, when I say amazing cars, you guys are in for a treat because this place is really cool. We're at the Automobile Driving Museum. The guy's not here yet, so we're kind of poking around. I'm not alone. Ken's here, causing trouble. Oh, yeah. Nash.
This is the official Mafia staff car.
We're at the Automobile Driving Museum. I want to say it right.
Right.
Okay, and this is Steve Newberger.
Yes.
I said it right, too.
You said it right on.
Woo! Okay.
It's a tough one.
It is a tough one. We're going to take a fantastic private tour. I'm very excited about this because we love cars, as all the people in this little box do.
Okay.
We have a lot to see, right?
Absolutely.
Okay.
I'm gonna knock your socks off.
All right, good deal.
More than once, I'll make you say wow.
So this is basically like an original showroom.
This was built to mimic what a showroom would have actually looked like. All the offices would be upstairs here. And then what we actually use this room for now is not only our private showroom, but when we have weddings, we have the bride can come down this grand staircase. Eleanor Roosevelt.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, she didn't want to be flashy. Her husband's running for president. She doesn't want a Lincoln or a Cadillac. She has Plymouth built her a coach.
Eleanor Roosevelt's car.
Yeah, this was hers. This was Packard's attempt at a compact car. They were trying really, really hard. This was a radical design, sweeping hood.
Yeah.
With a big grill. Nobody liked it. Nobody bought these cars. They ended up junking them all.
That's awesome. Look at that. That's so you, man. Clark Gable's car. Joseph Stalin's car. I bet there's some weird stuff in the glove box. Just saying.
We actually have the original interior in this car. But
Look at that. Oh my god. It's got a plastic interior.
I grew up on a sofa like that. Exactly. How cool is this?
Wow.
And this is actually like a couch with armchairs.
New Clark Gable. Get in there.
You look just like him, too. Frankly, I'll give it.
Clark Gable's butt cells are where you're sitting right now.
So am I.
Again, another reason why you can't take this guy anywhere. He gets in the car. He's been in there for an hour now. Oh man, this is awesome. That's the golf hole. You were sitting in Stalin's car. Creepy.
I think it's haunted. I feel something.
Heading into the shop, this is a very exclusive part. This is not something the public gets to see, so you guys get to see it. That's great.
Yeah, so whenever we take cars out for rides, they come in here first. Mechanic's going to go through and make sure they're all roadworthy, everything is good, and then we can take them out on Sundays. She was the first mannequin that was used by the lifeguards to teach resuscitation and rescue. So she's had a really hard life. They would throw her off the cliffs, and then they'd have to go down and rescue her. They'd tie rocks on her feet to drown her, and then they'd have to go bring her back up. They just tortured this poor woman.
The first movie star.
I'm a docent, I'm a volunteer. I've been here for about a year and a half or so. I would never do this at another museum. This is at the Peterson or the Mullen or something. You can't touch the cars, you can't sit in them, you can't do anything. Here, it's vibrant, and I love giving the tours, I love touching the cars, I love sitting in them all. It's really exciting. I grew up in Detroit in the 60s, and so Woodward Avenue, dragging down the street, watching hubcaps roll around when you hit the curbs, and yeah, it was just fun. My first car was given to me. It was a 56 Cadillac Coupe de Ville, just like the one that we have over here. It was given to me by my next door neighbor, but it was a rust bucket. Back in the 60s, cars lasted 3 or 4 years, and then they were rusted out and worthless garbage. So the adults always gave kids cars. Mike gave me my first car. I come home all excited, tell my mom. She comes out and looks at it and says, give it back to him, you can't afford it. And so she made me give the caddy back. On Tuesdays and Fridays, I come and I work in the shop. And I've never done body work before. I've never done this kind of stuff. It's been on my bucket list. And now that I have the time to do it, they've got the people to show me what to do and kind of give me a little bit of guidance. And I just love being out there and doing it. It's really fun. Here at the Automobile Driving Museum, we have about 150 cars in our collection. The showroom houses maybe 70 at a time, and so we're constantly bringing cars in and out of here and rearranging the floor. Every Sunday we take 3 cars out of our collection and we give rides to the public. No other museum in the whole world is going to ever let you ride in their classic cars. The founder of the museum, his whole philosophy was, these are cars, they were meant to be driven, they were meant to be enjoyed, not put on display. Me being the kind of guy I am, I'll take full advantage and show these cars off to the max.
No trailer queens here.
Yeah. It's my first car that I actually paid for, which was a Studebaker, 1963 Studebaker Lark. I paid $50 for it in 1968. I drove it for about 4 months until it started being really bad. And so my friends and I, we drove it up to the gravel pits and we set it on fire, neutral banged it, and drove it over the cliff.
That's one of the best stories I think I've heard.
This is Alec. He's the guy that's responsible for getting the cars in and out.
That's correct.
So that if they go for drives on the weekends, sometimes you give drives, but for mostly getting the cars in and out.
Pretty much that's all I do is get the cars in and out and make them run.
Although you're going to take us for a spin.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. What do you see what we're about to ride in? It's very cool. Okay, that was really fun. Had a really great time at the museum. Big thanks to Steve and the full team there for showing us the ropes. We just had a lot of fun. It's an amazing place with some amazing cars. Things get rotated out all the time. So if you're ever in this area, you definitely got to check it out. Monday, we said pose a question to us. We will answer the question. We will look at the questions, which are right here on the computer. And the best question, they would win something. And we're going to reveal what that is and who that is right here, right now. First question, this comes from Dido. She's such a troublemaker. So did you get Kathy her cauliflower?
He didn't. He didn't. So, no.
Why is it my job to get you your cauliflower?
She asked if you got it.
There, it comes in all different colors now. I don't know what.
I only like white.
Actually, she had 2 questions, so we're gonna lump those questions together. I got a question: why Twitter? Many of us don't like Twitter. Why do you like Twitter? Twitter's awesome. Plus, I'm with Kathy. Let's all go shopping for wedding dress fabric. Sounds like fun to me. Okay, you guys can go do that. You can get some cauliflower while you do that. You don't have to ask the question on Twitter. It was just a suggestion. You can ask. Obviously you asked on YouTube, so that works fine. You could put the question on a pigeon and send it to us.
Exactly.
Couples versus Couple asks, where are you guys based out of? The spots you have around you are amazing. Where are we based out of?
Malibu Blog.
The show's called Fireball Malibu Blog.
Maybe they don't know where Malibu is.
Malibu is in Southern California. The last question that we picked comes from Chuck. Yeah, Chuck, you know who you are, buddy. Chuck says, my question is, how did you and Kathy meet and how long have you been married?
Both worked at Disney. And he annoyed me so bad.
No wonder you wanted to answer this question.
I had my own little cubicle that I was sculpting in, and this guy kept running past my door, peeking over the side. He made a little telescope that went over the top. That's how we met.
Thanks,
it
Chuck.
Really annoyed
Really
me.
appreciate the question. That was 1991?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we've been married since 1996, but we discovered each other in the latter part of 1990. To which 1991 I spent obviously annoying her,
Actually, that hasn't stopped.
All right, so those are the questions. Which one was the best question?
That one.
This one was? Chuck's question?
Because I got to say how annoying you were.
But Chuck, you are the winner. This is Chuck Shawwecker. He's an awesome guy. He has an amazing car.
Yellow.
Yellow?
Isn't his car yellow?
No, it's not yellow. Okay, Chuck, I know how to get in touch with you, I think. I'm pretty sure. So I'm going to do that. You are today's winner. Congratulations. Dido, keep up the good work with some of those other questions. But thank you guys for asking the question.